So what do the holidays look like for full-time RV traveling families? Right? RV traveling families? Full-time traveling RV families. Anyways, what do the holidays look like for us? So I think it's different for every single family and situation, but I think a lot of people think that since we have the flexibility to travel anywhere we want, we can kind of hop from family to family or friends to friends and kind of go wherever and do whatever we want for the holiday season. And we have found that that is just not true. It is so expensive, first of all, to drive across multiple states. The last 2 years, we've been fortunate enough that we're able to go home to Colorado and sit for several months through the holidays. Huge blessing for us, but this year, mostly due to financial reasons, and also we really did not want to brace the western winds like we did last year, or go through northwest icy Texas in the winter just to get back down to the lower, warmer states. A lot of RV families find places in the winter where they can stay on a month-to-month basis, which helps save money. And then if you're staying in a warmer place, you save on propane. Obviously, it's just more comfortable to live in an RV in a milder climate, warmer temperatures. And so that's what we did this year. We found a couple of places that we could hop from month to month at more affordable rates, but then also just enjoy a little bit of warmth this winter. I know a lot of RV families actually spend some pretty lonely holidays because they're not able to be close to family. For us, it was the first time that it was just our little family in the middle of nowhere, Tennessee, on top of a mountain for Christmas. Thankfully, we were close to some friends around Thanksgiving and Christmas time, and so we got to go spend some time with them. However, the holidays definitely looked different for us this year. So here's a little peek at what the holidays in our RV full-time look like for our family. Oh, look at my son's little baby hand. Careful.
What is that one?
Ooh, this is a good one. Mayflower. Yeah, they're very, very big birds. It's in memory of my grandma.
All the way back.
Do you think the stove truck one way, or is it too heavy?
This is Grandma Christian.
The battery's
Grandma
done.
Christian.
Yeah, so you can do that one.
Brad, is it fun?
Yeah. Star Trek one is going to crash into the Nora Island. Just a second. You don't want Dusty and show it to the camera.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Just brushing it.
Now, here, turn it around. Let me see. Looks good. Good job. Good job. They actually turned out pretty good. This is the one we got to keep. It's from a maple tree in our forest. Well, last morning walk in Kentucky. When we leave one place and go to the next, you never know what you're gonna get until you're there at the RV park when it's a new RV park that you've never been to before. So, you know, we've been here a month and you kind of start to complain about things like the water pressure or the noisy neighbor or the long drive to Walmart, whatever it is. But you might have that and more at the next spot. So we definitely learned to be grateful for where we're at and to see the positive in every RV park. And then hope and pray that the next one is just as good and maybe solve some issues. But of course, it's gonna have its own issues and its own quirks and its own kind of annoying things. It's fine. Where's the box?
It's in the mod on the seat.
Okay. We are leaving from Kentucky to go to southern Tennessee, and this is the first time we're traveling with our Christmas decor up. We've always spent Christmas in Colorado, and so we decorate in November, and then we sit for 2 months through the Christmas season. So this is the first time that we've decorated, and then we got to break it down to travel. We tried to go simple this year. We usually have a tree that's in the corner that stands, you know, the full 7 feet up here. Not quite. I don't even think it's 7 feet. I think it's like 6.5 feet up here in the cap. But usually that takes up a full corner. And so we said, you know what? Let's go simple with a smaller Christmas tree so that we can just pack it up and put it away. We don't have a lot of Christmas decorations just sitting around on surfaces. This is really the only exception where we have a little manger scene with our Advent countdown. And then we have stockings up here, which I think for the most part can stay. But I love Christmas lights. So we did Christmas lights inside, and the goal, you can see that it's sitting on top of the slide. The goal is to bring the slide in, and the Christmas lights will just fall on the top of the slide and can just sit there. We'll bring the slide all the way in, the Christmas lights can sit there. Then when we go to put the slide out, one of us will come over here, hold the Christmas light string up, and then whoop, put it all out. So that's the goal. We have that for this slide. And then also that slide. And then it does go on top of that window, up, and then onto the cabinets. My hope is that it just stays there. Anybody want to take bets on whether or not it's actually going to stay? So yeah, we'll see how that goes. That's definitely going to be the most difficult part of it. Otherwise, the Christmas tree, I thought about trying to get it to be anchored right there where it is. We have a ton of ornaments from a lot of our travels, you know, and then you have like our first Christmas ornament and Nora's first ornament and Emerson's first ornament and baby handprints and all of these super meaningful things that literally, if this tree fell from that height, it would break a good number of them, and I would be so sad. So instead of risking it, I think I'm just going to take all the ornaments off and we're just going to decorate the tree again. It's a super small tree. It only takes a few minutes to decorate, and we love decorating the tree. So this year we'll get to do it twice. For our stockings, we actually have these interesting stocking holders that I thought would work because we kind of have a unique mantle situation. However, we have to put the sticky tack stuff. Actually, this one needs to be replaced. So I'll show you. That sticky tack goes there and it holds it in place. I actually think that these will stay going down the road.
I mean, I'm just gonna make sure it doesn't pull it.
Yeah. It's pulling it on this side. Tennessee. Okay, we just arrived in the mountains of Tennessee. It is everything that I was hoping it was going to be as far as my mountain Tennessee Christmas. Got to the office, Christmas packages for the kids literally arrived today, so it was perfect timing. Yeah, this is happening. We like it. So shockingly, this stayed, but my entire garland Christmas light piece that was wedged up here, which literally it was stuck in there, fell down there. Christmas tree stayed upright. Probably could have left my ornaments on it. And then yeah, that fell. So, oh well, we tried to keep it to where we wouldn't have to totally redo it, but at this point, we almost pretty much have to totally redo it, so. The stocking holder caught it.
What?
Stocking holder caught the garland. Oh boy, now it's gonna pull it. Okay, how do I do this without?
Wow. Just a second. You're so weird.
I'm gonna let this for a few minutes. All right, everything I left stayed on here good. Woo. Little tight star. Ah!
Girl, since I saw you last year. Was you are? My goodness, you were just that good. What do you want for Christmas?
I want a Ninja Turtle like dress up thing.
Okay.
There you go.
8 pounds of limestone to create elevator shaft.
With like a little chisel thing.
I'm sure it was a power chisel. I don't think someone was down here.
Oh, get the daughter. Watch your head.
She found the drill.
You can definitely go for a swim though and be just fine, I'm sure. Wow.
Ooh, now it looks like lava.
Oh, it looks like lava. That was by far the best cave tour we've ever done. John has done it before when he was a little guy, but that was cool. It was cool. Way better than Mammoth Caves National Park. Oh wow. That. You've really worked out those little legs today, Nora. Oh, look how pretty that Christmas tree is. Wow. Look at those bridges. Look at that.
But it's better than the stuff in Texas.
No, really?
Because I have a memory, and it tasted so good and so smooth.
It's good barbecue. But it's no Texas barbecue.
Beautiful.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
See the snowflakes?
Is that the covered
Really hope Google's
That's
right.
the walking bridge. Well, we finally found parking for the walking bridge. We were on the other side of the walking bridge and it's nighttime, so it's really hard to figure things out. Really cool.
Is that a mountaintop?
See the snowflakes? This is cool. Totally worth the hassle of finding the parking lot for it. All right.
Yes.
At least I just cleaned the floor.
I'm blowing it.
All right. Mine, yours, kids. You have your hot chocolates? All right, you ready to go see some Christmas lights?
Yay!
Well, us and the rest of the city decided to go Christmas light hunting tonight. Welcome to Whoville.
You're so big. I too.
Wow. Oh, look at the Grinch on this side, Nora. It's a little guy.
Glen Street.
It's
Mom.
Grinch Street. Well, then that makes sense why there's so many Grinches. Wow, Nora, look. This is a long line.
Mom, where are we going? Mom, where are we going?
We're going to Walmart and home. Okay. One.
Mom.
And two. Get a good grip on it this time with your hand. There you go. Over the bowl. Okay. Oh, backwards. Wow, that was tricky.
Mama. Mama.
So this is kind of the disheveled mess of our back room during the Christmas season because we're taking things that we usually have a place for, moving it so we can put presents there. Everything else we pretty much wrap and then put in boxes and then shove down the sides of the bed because it's kind of like under our bed without it actually being under our bed with the official storage. And the kids just aren't allowed to come over here or over there on the sides, and we just seal the boxes before they're wrapped, and then once they're wrapped, try to keep them away to not ruin the surprise or tempt them to tear into them early.
No crocodiles.
We're not in Florida, buddy.
No crocodiles.
My dad and his wife sent us an awesome package for Christmas. Up there. So I have an idea of where we're gonna put it. So I just cleaned this shelf and I'm gonna stick them all back there and they're just gonna stay back there until Christmas.
Where?
was just
Melody, yes, wrapped by the expert.
no, I want to see Grandpa Uma.
Oh yeah, you wanted me to ship you. Alright, we're gonna ship him, guys. We're gonna ship him.
Just don't ship your pants.
Oh boy. One of the hardest things about being on the road is not having a church home. We love church. We love to go and worship God and find places just to learn more about Him and get our kids in some fun children's programs at churches. But it's hard to find a church every single time we arrive at a new place. But it is Christmas Eve, and so that is a priority for us today. How do we find a church when we're in an area? Honestly, I don't know what we look for. We often look for something that's just non-denominational, that has strong biblical beliefs, and usually a little bit of a larger church versus a small church. And that's only because we kind of like to go and duck out without being noticed. We have a complicated story, and it's so hard sometimes to explain to people, and we get a lot of just questions, and sometimes we just want to go and worship the Lord and not have to talk to a lot of people about why we're here and what the heck we're doing. So it's probably a little selfish of us, but something that was important that our pastor shared with us once was find God's people wherever you are. And so that's what we try to do. All right, let's go. Oh boy, there's a yawn. Oh, good. We're sleeping. Church was good. Amazing message that was super convicting. So that was incredible. And the kids got to go enjoy church. Sometimes we don't check them into children's church if we don't feel comfortable, but we felt super comfortable. The kids had lots of fun. And Mom and Dad got an hour and a half without kiddos next to us, which very rarely happens. So it was good. Dog blockade. And all the kids. Looks like Santa came too. Yep. You ready? Come on!
Whoa! Whoa! Minnie Mouse! Wow! He gave me this! No, this is mine.
A snail that needs a face. That'll be fun, huh?
That's actually cool.
Very cool.
I'm trying to get it.
Time to get some of this stuff out of here.
Trash run.
Trash run. Major trash run. And it's pouring outside, but we must get the trash out. So we are pretty minimalist, obviously. We keep things to a minimum as far as stuff is concerned. However, Christmas is a little bit of the exception. I know a lot of RV families do the gift of experiences, but our life is an experience. We are always going and doing and going to national parks and going to kids' museums and aquariums and zoos. For our kids, for us to gift them kind of something that we're either already going to do, we already do a lot of that. So Christmas and birthdays are kind of the exception in which we do give them stuff. We give away the things that they're no longer playing with. We also do a toy rotation where we have a small storage unit. So we'll take toys, put some in there in preparation for bringing on more toys in the RV. They have a very small storage space, and we just try to be extremely organized about it. However, it's feeling like a lot this Christmas. Kind of have stuff everywhere. Don't we, bud?
Yeah.
Which they love, so we just gotta get creative
Yeah.
and where to put all this stuff.